म्यूट पे हैं आप।
मेक योर क्वेश्चन, मैंने कुछ कमेंट भी डाले हैं चैट में, वो भी पढ़ लीजिए।
यस सर, देखा सर आपने वो सुक्त का रेफरेंस दिया है और
तो
डिस्कस
आप
करने को कहा है।
उसको पढ़ लीजिएगा, है उसको, अच्छा रहेगा। बेनी मैंने सेंस में बात यहाँ लिख दी है। पास्ट कम्मा क्रिएट सिचुएशंस, प्रेजेंट रिस्पांस डिटरमाइंस।
कहाँ पे लिखा आपने ये?
चैट में, हाँ जी। तो पास्ट कम्मा का भी अपना रोल है और प्रेजेंट रिस्पांस का भी अपना रोल है, लेकिन आप गहराई से सोचेंगे तो प्रेजेंट रिस्पांस भी कैसे आएगा? कोई रिस्पांस करता है, कोई नहीं करता, क्यों? कोई ऐसे घर में पैदा होता है जहाँ पे कि झगड़ा हो रहा है, मारपीट हो रही है, माता पिता झगड़ रहे हैं, माता पिता में कोई सामंजस्य नहीं है। कोई ऐसे घर में पैदा होता है जहाँ पे बहुत हार्मनी है। कोई ऐसे घर में पैदा होता है जहाँ पिताजी चोर हैं। कोई ऐसे घर में पैदा होता है जहाँ पे कि सब धर्म की बात हो रही है। क्यों हो रहा है ऐसा? इज इट एन एक्सीडेंट? इज इट अ कोइंसिडेंस? किसी की अपब्रिंगिंग, आप कह रहे हैं अपब्रिंगिंग पे डिपेंड करता है, बट अपब्रिंगिंग क्यों ऐसी हो रही है? उसका भी तो कोई कारण होगा ना। Why is a person exposed to this kind of situation and why is a person exposed to another kind of situation? See?
Is it during the time of death, मृत्यु के समय अपनी चित्त की चेतना, does it also have a?
We can go to those discussions later.
बट मेरा ये पॉइंट था कि आप जैसे कह रहे हो,
let us handle one situation, one question at a time.
अभी इसी में आपने बताया ना, तो मैं ये कहता हूँ कि मान लीजिए उसी परिवार में जहाँ पे आपस में माँ बाप लगड़ रहे हैं और 3 सिबलिंग्स हैं, लेकिन एक बहुत निखर के निकल गया, दो नहीं निकले।
Past karma entirely, 100%, 100%.
आप ये नहीं कह रहे कि उसने बहुत एफर्ट किया, बाकियों ने नहीं किया।
वो क्यों कर रहा है, दूसरा क्यों नहीं कर रहा है एफर्ट? आप सोचिए ना,
ये तो
क्यों कर रहा है? एक एफर्ट करता है, दूसरा क्यों नहीं करता? क्या दिक्कत है? ये तो सामान्य बात है ना। आप देख सकते हैं, आप हमारे अपने भाइयों को देख सकते हैं, अपने परिवार में, एक्सटेंडेड परिवार में देख सकते हैं। एक एफर्ट करता है, एक का टेम्परामेंट कुछ होता है, दूसरे का टेम्परामेंट कुछ होता है, एब्सोल्युटली डिफरेंट। क्यों? Why is it so?
मुझे तो लगता है कि वो
it's all carried forward. It's all carried forward. All carried forward. These are the first level of panya is kammasya komi, kamma dayado, kamma yoni, kamma ban. That is the first level of panya. Lokiya panya, lokiya sammaditthi is this. If this is not clear, you cannot move further. No chance. You'll always remain in doubt. You'll always remain in doubt. Sometimes you'll become a communist, sometimes you'll become a communist, sometimes you'll become a Hitler, sometimes you'll become a Hindu fanatic, sometimes you'll become Buddhist fanatic. Yeah, because you can see goodness everywhere, you can see badness everywhere. But there's all drama going on. All of this world is a drama which is going on in the absolute sense, if you look at it. In the conventional sense, everything is bad, this is wrong, this is good, this is right. But in the absolute sense, it's all play of karma, that's all, nothing else. Just consciousness is operating, one consciousness is appearing in the whole world, and different flowers are growing, different trees, different flowers, different human beings, different animals. They're arising, passing away, doing their little drama. And in the cosmological scale, 100 साल क्या होता है? जो cosmological scale है 1 करोड़ साल का, 100 साल तो is like a speck. एक आदमी आया, कुछ कर चला गया, हिटलर आया गया. How does it matter? But in the conventional level, it matters a lot, because that is our training ground. Conventional level is our training ground. So we have to see the world in different levels and be able to reconcile the two. That's why it is said we should live in the world, but not of the world. We should be able to see the world in that manner. In the absolute sense, there is no free will, absolutely none. In the conventional sense, you have, of course. In the absolute sense, things are absolutely decided. It's all play going on according to, and even modern science now understands that what we call as free will is essentially manifestation of the latent tendencies, unconscious mind. Unconscious mind decides already, and then we say, oh, this is my decision. It's properly, scientifically, neurologically tested and proved that what we call as my decision is already done by studying the brain, by the unconscious part of where the unconscious mental objects are processed. That part is already acted upon, and then you start considering this. So in the absolute sense, that's what is happening there. But in the relative sense, yes, we have duties, we have authorities, we have to do karma, we have to act, we have to respond to situations. See? So we have to see that totality. Both the things have to be seen. Karma has its role, and what we do today is also karma. What else is it?
That's right.
So this karma and past karma creates situation. This karma determines how we respond to situation. If we respond to situations wisely, we'll have good life. If we don't respond wisely, we'll have bad life.
So there is the point. वही मैं आपसे रिक्वेस्ट कर रहा था कि प्रेजेंट कर्मा की जो इम्पोर्टेंस है वो बहुत ज्यादा है.
Of course. All our future is going to be determined by present karma, definitely.
That's right.
There's no doubt about it.
तो वही जो प्रेजेंट कर्मा को जो
past karma is only an enabling clause or a disabling. It is an enabling condition or a disabling condition, depending on whatever merit.
But people have been able to change their disabling condition into enabling condition because of the environment they got.
Not the environment. What environment? It is not just environment. It is so many other conditions, infinite conditions. In the cosmos, it is never one condition and one effect. This thing we must put in our mind constantly. It is never one condition, one cause and one effect is wrong. Multiple causes, multiple effects. तो ये बात हमको बिल्कुल perfectly समझ जानी चाहिए. तो
अंगुली मार को यदि बुद्धा ना मिलते,
किसको?
अंगुली मार को बुद्धा का मिलना.
Do you think it was an accident? It was a coincidence? Was it a coincidence?
It was pre-planned. It was to happen.
It had to happen, yes. It had to happen. Because whatever demeritorious karma he had acquired, he also had huge past karma which created for him a condition to encounter a Buddha. And to be able to encounter a Buddha needs huge karma of positive kind. Otherwise you can't encounter him.
The same analogy can be then said about this, which I quoted an example. So many people were put into the gas chamber. Millions of people died. So you say that the total Jews का कम्मा जो है वो ये था कि उनको हिटलर के हाथों मरना था.
Unfortunately, that is for our understanding. Now we have to have an understanding of the conventional level. We have to understanding of the ultimate level. So please don't mix them together and create a turmoil in your life.
कश्मीरी पंडित तो जो मुसलमान बन गए और आज हम घर से बाहर हो गए.
I am sure about that. I am absolutely certain. Because I am one of them. Yeah, of course. It cannot be otherwise. It cannot be otherwise.
I feel they were cowards. They were cowards. They did not fight.
That is also a karma. There is a very powerful line in the poem by Khalil Gibran. I don't remember exactly, but the paraphrase उसका ऐसा है, वो crime and punishment के ऊपर है. The murdered cannot be an innocent person. It can never happen that a person is murdered and he doesn't deserve it. That's a very difficult statement to make. Especially when you see so much hue and cry about the things. Rightly see hue and cry about unfair injustices. That's perfectly fine. But you have to understand At the cosmic level, that's the way it is.
एक लेडी का मर्डर हुआ, she had given 1 lakh रुपए to a couple, और कपल ने उसके टुकड़े टुकड़े कर दिए जब उसने पैसे मांगे.
Yeah, there must be some reason for it. It cannot be otherwise. It cannot be. Now, if you don't have faith in that, then you need to strengthen it, understand it, read those suttas. I'm not saying you must read the sutta, reflect on life situation, find out, see whether there is a cosmic order or there is cosmic anarchy. इस cosmos में order है या anarchy है? So that's a very fundamental question we have to answer. If we think it is anarchy, सब कुछ randomly है, कुछ भी हो जाता है, कभी किसी का कुछ हो जाता है, कभी तूफान आ जाता है, कभी कुछ हो जाता है, earthquake आ गया, लोग मर गए, ये हो गया, वो मर गए. Yeah, of course that's true.
When I look at the universe itself has gone through many ups and downs.
Yeah.
And आज की डेट में जो मेरी आबादी किसी जमाने 50 करोड़ थी, आज मैं 120-30 करोड़ हूँ. अब 130 करोड़ एक छोटे से प्लेनेट में, एक छोटे से एरिया में रहेंगे, तो बीमारियां फैलेंगी, सब कुछ होगा, आगे जाके और भी पता नहीं क्या क्या होगा. अब मैं अगर फैमिली प्लानिंग ना करूं और मैं बच्चों को मतलब पैदा करता रहूं 10-10, 15-15 बच्चे, तो ये तो नाश ही हो जाएगा ना.
That is all karma, no? What else is karma? That's all karma. अगर हम the lifestyle which we are living is our contribution to the pollution, the contribution to global warming. We are all contributing to it, so it's all collective karma. Global warming is a collective karma. And in 50 years, I'm sure we'll not be there. The earth will have a turmoil much bigger than coronavirus. Coronavirus का तो इंजेक्शन निकाल दिया. ग्लोबल वार्मिंग का क्या इंजेक्शन निकालोगे? किसको इंजेक्शन लगाओगे? When these icebergs melt, when the Himalayan icebergs melt, when the glaciers melt, Ganga is finished. That's what I had written in that novel 2095. मुझे लगता है 2095 भी वेट करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, पहले ही हो जाएगा. What's
So
going to happen?
2050 is the latest thing.
What's going to happen? And why is it happening? It is collective karma of mankind. Why is coronavirus happening? Collective karma of mankind. You've created a hell for the animals to live. You kill the animals left and right. And you don't provide them their natural habitat. जिनका habitat था वो आपने खत्म कर दिया. उसने हाई राइज बिल्डिंग बना दी, मकान बना दिए, ये बना दिए. वो कहाँ जाएंगे? वो आएंगे इधर. वो आपके शहरों में आ गए, आपने उनको खा गए. तो जो वायरस उन एनिमल्स के ऊपर रहते थे वो आपके ऊपर आ गए. खत्म बात. You can view it scientifically. You can view it as a karma. Clearly, it is your karma. You're doing such things. This is what is meant by karma.
हाँ, प्रेजेंट कर्मा की तो समझ में आती है ना कि प्रेजेंट कर्मा जो हम करेंगे उसका इफेक्ट तो होगा ही.
हाँ, तो आपके जो बच्चे हैं या जो मेरा पोता है वो तो यही कहेगा ना, मुझसे तुमने किया ये सब, मैंने तो नहीं किया. उसने बेचारे ने क्या बिगाड़ा? वो 9 महीने का था, उसको कोरोना वायरस हो गया. बताओ क्या बिगाड़ा उसने? हालत खराब हो गई उसकी. So it is a collective karma of mankind which is impacting all of us. So you can't escape from that, because for every action there has to be a consequence. कोई आप सीड डालेंगे उसका रिजल्ट आएगा ही. अब वो किस फॉर्म में आएगा, किस मैग्नीट्यूड में आएगा, वो डिपेंड करेगा मेरा इस समय का माइंडसेट कैसा है. वो दिक्कत क्या है कि जो नॉन इंडिक रिलीजन के लोग हैं उनको ये बात समझ में नहीं आती. And therefore they always try to run away from this question. They will never get into the details of it because it's very unpleasant to say so.
अब
जैसे आपने पूछा, आप किसी से पूछ लीजिए क्या ज्यूज का कर्मा था, कोई नहीं आंसर दे सकता. You can't answer it publicly like that because it will be seen as a highly.
अब जैसे ज्यूज को छोड़े मुसलमान हैं, अब उनकी जो लेडीज है, जो अफगानिस्तान में अभी लेडीज के साथ हाल हो रहा है या पाकिस्तान में है या कहीं पर भी है.
You don't have to take any each individual like that. उससे आप,
मैं कह रहा हूँ कि उनका बेचारे को कर्म खराब था कि वो मुसलमान के घर में पैदा हुई.
Of course, खराब था कि अच्छा था वो तो नहीं मुझे मालूम, बट था. It cannot happen that I can be born randomly anywhere. ऐसा नहीं होता. Sankhara Paccaya Vijnanam. That's the law. Nothing else. It won't change. It won't change because you don't like it. It won't change.
So even we can reflect with our own experience also, sir. कभी हम कहीं जा रहे हैं, हमारी बस छूट गई या ट्रेन छूट गई, and that has met with an accident. That is also like, some people have become a victim.
So many such cases are there. एक वो डच साइकिलिस्ट था, वो 2 बार मलेशियन एयरक्राफ्ट के से उसने लास्ट मोमेंट पे टिकट विड्रॉ कर ली और वो क्रैश हो गए. 2 बार हुआ.
We can also reflect. When we reflect on our own, we will be able to understand in a much better way कि हाँ, ये मेरा कुछ अच्छा कर्म था, तो I came out of that.
Many a times we get help from unseen, unknowable quarters. Many a times we get caught in spite of all of our best attempts. पूरी एफर्ट कर लिया, सब कुछ ठीक कर लिया, फिर भी फेल हो गए, फिर भी दिक्कत हो गई. अब मेरे कजिन के केस में इतनी कोशिश की हमने, got the ambulance, got everything with the oxygen, everything. रास्ते में एम्बुलेंस खराब हो गई. So he didn't reach the hospital. What do you do? You can say हाँ एम्बुलेंस की गलती है, एम्बुलेंस वाली खराब हो गई, ये होना नहीं चाहिए था, हमारे देश में लोग खराब हैं, एम्बुलेंस को ठीक से नहीं रखते. You can take a stance, yeah, fine. That has its own validity. But why the hell should have happened with that particular ambulance which he got? Why the hell did he refuse to go to hospital a day earlier? We all pleaded with him. हाथ जोड़े उसके, यार चला जा, नहीं जाना. What do you do? He was destined to die. There's no way.
So you had also mentioned in one of the classes that Garud, lot of death had seen. That's a very good example to reflect. आप कोशिश कर लो, like you cannot save someone. You just become a medium at times.
There are so many things which are imponderable. We can't really, especially about that life and death. It's very difficult for us to make any experiential judgment and statement. So it will depend upon sages like Buddha. भाई उन्होंने देखा है, वो देख के बता रहे हैं. When he says that I have seen my own lives, so many things in this, and what happened, what cause gave rise to what birth gave rise to what death, what birth, and then he says I saw the same thing from millions of human beings. किस कर्म के कारण उनका कहाँ जन्म हुआ, किस कर्म के कारण कहाँ जन्म हुआ. So we work on, we say therefore that what he is saying is true, because हमारे पास और कोई valid तरीका नहीं है ना.
Thank you.
So we have no other way of verifying it, that there is a very strong component of karma, and there is equal of the past karma and equally strong component of present karma. Both the things put together will determine the future.
Thank you.